Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just simply check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Hope you all are happy, safe, doing wonderful, and feeling great. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, okay? All are welcome on the channel. Our contributions are highly appreciated, okay? Okay, what is it collective need to know for their highest good? What is it the collective need to know for their highest good, okay? All right. Okay, collective. The first card that we have here is dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, and laundering. So, collective, you may be, this could be your energy or someone around you. Maybe there's someone you are suspecting that is committing some kind of thievery, someone who is stealing. Maybe this is someone who gets by from doing illegal activities. Maybe this is someone who is also known to have a reputation for this. This could also be in the workplace. Maybe you work at some kind of financial system, some kind of banking system, and maybe you are aware or maybe you've heard word that there has been someone at your job possibly stealing or misappropriating funds, as they call it, okay? The next card we have here, collective, it says laid up, okay? Cuddle season, intimate moments, escaping the world together, okay? And so this could be your energy. You could be busy, blued up, laid up with your spouse, your significant other, and you be really giving much attention to this rumor, or this could be truth, okay, of this person stealing, okay? This could be something you're hearing about at work, but you're not putting too much of your focus and time on it. You're very much in love with your spouse, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, side piece, two piece, three piece in a biscuit, but you're very much in love and very a lot of passion in this connection, so much so that, it's like you are escaping the world when you are with this person, okay? Lots of love, lots of romance. And so, you go to work and you come home, but you try not to bring the gossip or the rumors of what's happening at work home, okay? You may have heard rumors of maybe someone is stealing, okay? Like I said, you could work at a financial institution. You could be a cashier, okay? Okay, so there could be rumors of someone possibly, stealing, taking what doesn't belong to them, okay? And so the next card we have here is tiptoeing. It says acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught. So this person could be trying all kinds of tactics to avoid getting caught. You could also hear a rumor that this person has been doing this stealing and this theft for a long time. Okay, as you see, this person is looks like they're allowing this money to dry. Okay, so this person is very clever, in their skill and their thievery. And you could have hear that they've been doing it for a long time, but now people are aware. But you're very focused on yourself, as you should. You're like, look, I do not want to be in the middle of that mess. I'm going to continue pouring into myself, male or female. I'm going to continue being in love, and making my money. This is my livelihood, because this is your job, and you do not want to be caught up in any rumors. And so Spirit is saying you're doing the right thing. If there are people gossiping, Spirit wants you to, make sure you're not involving yourself in any gossiping rumors involving this person that is stealing or possibly be stealing, because it hasn't been confirmed, but it could be rumors, because there is someone who is speaking on this situation, but they're like proving it, like they've been buying more stuff. They're wearing new stuff to work. See, I told you. So they could be adding different cues and evidence to their gossiping or to their rumors to like prove to the people they're speaking to that this person is a thief, okay? And so Spirit is saying no matter how much they may try to get you to engage, to respond to what they're saying, Spirit is saying for you to stay out of it. Do not comment. You can listen and observe, But meanwhile, chemistry, this is you, okay? You're very focused on love, who you're dating, your spouse, being happy, enjoying the bliss of life. This is you, okay? You have a very passionate, loving relationship. How beautiful, collective, okay? And so this could be something going on around you. There's a thief who is around you, okay? This person is being very sneaky and very conniving, okay? All right. But you are very focused. You're like, look, I'm focusing on my glow up, okay? The next card we have here, it says light bulb. Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. And so you could be feeling very inspired and insightful. You could be saying to yourself, okay, I know this person is a thief, but I'm going to stay from this, and I'm going to work on, maybe starting that podcast, or I don't know, building me a platform, or maybe I'm going to, open that boutique I always wanted. And so you're focused on growth and development. And what it is, this in this message here, you're focused on positivity, things that are fruitful. But meanwhile, there is someone or something, an energy around you that is present that you feel is pulling on your attention. And so you're focused on your love life, you're focused on growth and development, things that are fruitful. But meanwhile, in the workspace, there's a lot of calamity. Wow. A lot of toxicity going on, a lot of, like someone stealing money, someone spreading rumors. And so it's like the more you pour into yourself, collective, it's like there's an energy present trying to get your attention, like, hey there, hey, you, the one that's minding their business. Guess what? I got something to tell you. Guess what the latest gossip is? But you're becoming more and more focused. You're not allowing this energy to intercept your growth and development. So that's clearly what Spirit is conveying here, that you're doing wonderful, and for you to stay focused and to continue to ignore and not give any attention to the gossip, to the rumors, whatever is going on, whether someone is stealing money, they're not stealing, whether somebody's $5 short in the register, or whether someone is cheating, whether someone is spreading rumors. Spirit is saying, make sure that you stay out of the mess, because life is life and people will gossip, things will occur, but Spirit is conveying that you do not have to be a part of it. There's a way for you to be successful and land on your feet in your life, even in the midst of chaos. Even when there is a storm, you do not have to become the storm. So that is the message, okay? All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, and then here you are again. Okay, you're just rising to the top, collective. It says sorry, not sorry. Okay, unremorseful, avoiding accountability. Okay, neglecting responsibility. Okay, and so you're like, look, I'm not sorry. I'm having my glow up here. And so that's what that card conveys in this message, that you are not apologizing for being happy, for being at peace, for being in love with your significant other, for starting your business, for proceeding forward. You're not allowing anything to make you waver from your mission. And so that is very beautiful. And Spirit is saying it is very powerful. So keep up the good work, because you're constantly taking the high road. And see, people see this, collective, even if they're not saying anything to you. Often people who admire you, there are a lot of people who will admire you and they will never compliment you. And it's okay. You don't need their compliments. That just says that they have a problem. Okay. If you really admire someone, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, good job, or hey, that's nice. But either way, you're so unbothered that it's irritating their soul. It's stirring their demons. But Spirit is saying, as long as you do not give in and say nothing to them, you will continue to prosper forward. It says unbothered, brushing it off and moving past it. And this is your energy. And it's simply beautiful. You are expressing a lot of grace about yourself. So much grace and peace. Okay. So much grace and peace. This is beautiful. Okay. Here you are again. You're just showing off, collective. You're just showing off. Okay. But as you move forward on your path, you will find that your middle finger will grow longer and longer. Once again, collective, as you move forward in life, you will find that your middle finger will grow longer and longer. And the more you focus and pour into yourself, it will get easier. Life is not perfect for anyone, but you will come to the realization, hey, my middle finger is growing longer and longer. So basically, I need to focus on me, remain grateful, and the rest is history. Yeah. It says disregard, unfazed, and unbothered. Carefree. You're unbothered twice. You're not letting anyone get in your way, and you're doing it with grace. Massive grace. Massive grace. Okay, massive grace here. You're not letting, and it's just stirring people up. And so, no weapon formed against you, collective, will ever prosper. Just make sure you're staying focused, keeping your vibration high and only entertaining and mingling or mixing with those people and places and things that are on your frequency. Okay. And so the next card we have here, it says receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. So you may hear of this person, collective, out of nowhere. You could be at work having a good day. You may hear, doesn't matter where you work. You may not work at a bank. You could work at a department store, a restaurant. Okay. All right. You may hear that this person has gotten busted. It says evidence and there are receipts and you see the handprints, okay? So you may hear about this person getting terminated. This person may give a confession. This person may also have witnesses, people who are willing to either testify against them, okay? Or who also have proof of them stealing or whatever they have been taking. Whether this is identity theft, if this is not money, this could be identity theft. Spirit is saying, okay? Credit card fraud, okay? All right. So, yes. Yes. Okay. So stay focused. And so even when you hear about this person being caught, Spirit is saying the energy is going to stir up. It's going to increase. People are going to be, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Spirit is saying, go to work and punch out. Say no and say nothing else. Do not engage. There's something about, because Spirit is telling me to repeat this to you constantly. There's something about you remaining in this good energy and receiving prosperity in your life and on your path. The more you don't respond to any negative energy, and that's why Spirit is saying don't even have a conversation. If someone say, did you heard? Say no and say nothing else behind it. It's something about you reserving your power or your energy and not engaging with the toxic energy. It's helping you level up. It's pushing you forward. It's allowing the prosperity to be placed in your path strategically in different spaces and places in your life. And so that's why they're telling me, collective, to keep reminding you to not engage. Say less. Say less. Like yes, no, thank you. And nothing else behind that. Give them no conversation, no ping pong conversation, no back and forth, okay? The next card I have here it says penny pension, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting, okay? And so you're leaving this energy behind here when it comes to your finances. You will no longer have to penny pinch, okay? Most likely you will continue saving your money, but there is something coming up for you that is going to upgrade and increase your finances. You could be receiving a promotion. You may find out that this person that is getting caught in this fraudulent situation, maybe they are being terminated, and you may find out if their job is available. Maybe their job offers more. Spirit is saying if you want the position, if it's offered to you, go ahead and take it, okay? The next card we have here is viral. It says instant fame, going around quickly. Okay, gaining popularity. You may hear about this in the social media, on social media, or either on the news. You may hear about this person being busted, maybe going to jail, becoming incarcerated for stealing and for this thievery. Okay. All right. And so the next card we have here is adulting. Okay. Mature efforts, being responsible and keeping it in check. So this is you, and this is what is leading you to releasing the penny pension. You no longer will have to scuffle or wonder how you're going to get by or pay for things, because you're going to increase your ability to do the adulting. I love the adulting card. Being very responsible, prioritizing your responsibilities, making wise decisions, and being frugal with your finances and keeping things in check. Okay. And so the repetition of this is going to create a domino effect, okay, for you to have increase. Okay. All right. And so the final card we have here, collective, it says keeping it 100. Honesty, showing true colors, transparent intention. Honesty, showing true colors, and transparent intentions. And so your intentions are pure. You know who you are. You know what you want out of life. You're not sugarcoating. You're not hiding behind anything or anyone. What you see is what you get. And so you're someone who is standing in their authenticity. And you are choosing you first. And this is such a beautiful read. So, this is the end of the read, and I hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.